Leaked interrogation footage of YNW Melly's friend Jacoby Mills has surfaced. He gives up details about the night of the murders and the morning after when everyone was at Fredo Bang's house.
For those who don't know, do your research on YFN on I forgot his name. Shit. Hold on. Either way, he murdered 2 of his friends, and the shit that don't make no sense is why. Alright, so I guess they're trying to figure that out, and also shit's getting worse for him. So let's see what's goody.
Melly is facing the death penalty. He's obviously being accused of murdering his 2 friends
Melly,
while they were driving home from the studio. Now his first trial ended in a
Just imagine, bro, like when he started rapping and everything, as in when he was up there, you know, in the industry, you know, and he was doing good and he was dropping hits. Out of nowhere, you just waste your life away like this. Makes no sense, bro. Look how crazy that shit is, bro. But then again, when you allow access, when you give the devil access to your life, shit like this happen. That don't make no sense.
Jury, he's going back to trial again. When he left that studio that night, he was with a couple of guys, including his 2 best friends, who he ended up in the same car with, and he's now being accused of murdering them while they were driving home and then lying to the police and telling them it was a drive-by. Now, to this day, the police and the prosecutors still have not been able to discover any type of motive, any real motive why Melly did this, which is one of the most crucial reasons why Melly was able to get a hung jury is because they couldn't really figure out why.
And this shit been going on forever, bro, forever. And they saying that he might get the death penalty, so let's see.
Like, what's the motive? Like, he's a multimillionaire. He got his friend's name tatted on him. They're part of the same label. Like, why would he kill the 2 people? It didn't make sense at all.
Crazy.
Now, when Melly was leaving the studio, there were a couple of dudes at the studio with him who left.
It's called using your brain.
One of those dudes being Jacoby.
You gotta use your brain.
Interrogation footage of Jacoby talking to the police.
That's why you got one.
And first off, man, when you see this, this will discourage you from ever doing anything in the streets again. The streets is cooked, bro.
Facts.
One of the first statements he told the police was, man, I ain't no snitch, man. As he proceeded to bite the cheese and put on a rap performance we haven't seen since the likes of 6ix9ine.
Let me ask you, when you finally got the bangs...
That's his shirt? Is that like a crop top shirt? Yo. That's a... Man, I don't even know. I can't barely kind of see it, but it looks like a crop top shirt. What the bruh?
And you saw Melly. Was he wearing the same clothes as he left the club in?
He's snitching. See? Everybody's gangster until they gotta sit down in that room, or they actually in the cell. And I got my experience, so I'm good. I had the experience that I got was enough to let me know I do not belong here with these animals. All right, I made a mistake. Now, the crazy thing is, they act a certain way on camera, in public, you know, a certain image, and then when they get behind, go behind bars and shit, everything changes. Start crying, wanna leave, snitching. All of a sudden they want a deal. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. Crazy. Can't trust nobody, bro. First of all, they shouldn't be doing no shit like this, though.
What was he wearing?
Tank top.
No rest for the wicked. Remember that.
Shorts.
Did you see where his other clothes were at? What's your impression? What do you think happened?
Same thing y'all think. I would. Man, I ain't no snitch, dog. You feel me?
No.
I'll turn these cameras off. I'll tell y'all, boy.
Wait. He said he ain't no snitch. But he just did. He gave them a good hint. He said same shit y'all think that happened. And now he's saying if y'all turn the cameras off, he'll tell. Yo, what? But I understand though, cause his ass know what he gonna be dealing with when he go to prison. Alright? Guy's bigger than him. He can't drop the soap. You know what I'm saying? Do your research on Do your research on what's his name? He just, oh man, I forgot his name, bro. The Booty Bandit. Type in the Booty Bandit. His name is at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Pause. It's Fleece. Do your research on Fleece, and then you'll realize why he's so scared, because of guys just like Fleece that he got to share a cell with. So he gonna snitch and try to save himself, right? But he was gangster though.
Hell no.
Listen, man. Streets is done. Yo, the street dudes got a new method of telling now, man. Which is why when every rapper get caught snitching, what they say? Man, listen, man, where the paperwork at? Man, I ain't snitch. Man, you can't believe the police. You will see a 100-page document with the police documenting, hey, he told us this, he told us this, he told us this, he told us this.
Facts.
And what they say? Man, police be lying. Yo, where the paperwork at, man? Nah, the police word don't mean nothing, bro. Yo, where the sign? Man, I ain't signing no statements, yo.
Facts.
Because now you know. They know when them cameras off, they can tell,
Facts.
right? And when the police write down what they say, the police be lying, bro. I ain't say that, right?
Facts.
Go back to the hood, man. Police be lying, bro. I ain't.
For those who know. Facts. That's crazy. That's why when you glorify this shit on TV or on social media, you gotta be slow. You gotta be slow. A special type of slow, because the only place they end up quick and in a hurry is jail or in 6 feet in the ground. Literally, ain't nothing else coming out of that shit. Nothing else. Clowns.
Hey, bro, what the paperwork got? Man, hell no, police lied on me, bro.
And it's not to say that they're not talented, bro. A lot of them wait till they make it and mess it up, just like this one. It's not like they dumb, bro. They smart. That's the crazy part. So I guess the intelligence that the little bit of intelligence that they have is overwhelming. So they're too happy in life. So they gonna mess it up. Don't make sense, bro. Use your brain.
How do you start off a statement with, I'm not a snitch? Man, turn off them cameras, I'll tell you everything.
Facts, yo. Facts. And he wait to say that part while the cameras are rolling, too. He ain't just say take the cameras off and then say that. Bruh.
Low key deserved what he got because he was 27. He was with a little girl.
Yeah, I know.
And he was out here. Yeah. He was out here, feel me, doing shit at the same time. So like your karma caught up to you. But at the same time, Juvie ain't deserve to die. You feel me? Juvie just died at the moment.
Everyone says that about Juvie. He said he was a decent kid.
Man, Juvie was, man, bro. Juvie was one of the most kind-hearted you would ever meet. Juvie is the hood light.
Yeah, no, everyone.
Like, say for instance, it's a dark area. You go see Juvie in that dark area, he the light. Juvie is the light, bro. Tell you, bro.
But think about it, man. Are you doing Juvie justice? He's in the grave now, right? He's dead.
But like, I can't.
I'm not saying you're snitching,
yeah.
But you gotta point me in the right direction. You gotta help me look in the right direction. Because no one's.
Y'all ever found out where the shit really happened at though?
Yes.
He trying to sugarcoat the shit. He's snitching. Snitching is snitching. And don't get it twisted. Keep in mind that the only type of person who is considered a snitch when they do snitch is the person who is in that lifestyle. Not a regular civilian, not the same. He's in that they're in that lifestyle, right? So that's the difference. Don't mix it up. Use your brain.
Y'all find the right cause and shit?
Yes.
Like, so how, like, all right, tell me, did the bullets come from the inside or the outside? And I can tell you what's really going on.
You tell me.
That's what makes this odd out of everything. Now, if you're snitching to get some time off, if you're snitching to beat your case, if you're snitching to get leniency, that makes a tad bit more sense. But in this case, this dude is simply just helping the police to help the police. They're not even in that particular office offering him any type of deal. They're telling him, man, help us get justice for your homie, man. And apparently that worked. Like, bro, do you understand you're sitting on some pretty valuable information right now? You're just gonna give it all for nothing at all? Like, you're just gonna tell them folks everything you know?
Yeah, no plea deal, no nothing.
So he begins to break down the story on exactly what happened because Fredo Bang, according to the court, picked up Melly when he hopped out on the highway after committing the shooting. Apparently, Melly called Fredo Bang, and Fredo Bang picked him up, and everybody went to Fredo Bang crib after Melly told them there was a shootout. So when they got to Fredo Bang crib, he's about to explain how he knew from the very beginning that Melly was involved based on how Melly was acting.
Bro, I remember all this like it was yesterday, bro. He said, I was like, man, what the f going on? Because when Borton was still in the hospital at the time.
I'll just never understand how you, so young, got everything, you know, the ball's in your court, and you just waste that shit. You give that shit away. That blows my mind. I'll never understand that, bro. Use your brain. Never understand.
I was finna beat the shit out of Borton when he came back. I was finna whoop Borton that. Like, because Melly wasn't talking. I was finna do Melly, but I knew I would have had to fight Bang and all them, you feel me? So I'm like, Melly, man, what the f going on? Like, what's going on? He over there, like, trying to fake cry and shit like that, like, but no tears coming. Like, you can't fool me, nigga.
He was a big show he's putting on.
Yeah, like, you can't fool me, bro. If a real drive-by done spunt on the, if a nigga done spunt on our dog, ain't gonna be sitting in Fredo Bang house. We finna get right. We finna go see what it is, do what it do, you feel me? That's why I say, like, the whole situation just was weird, like, cause, like, I don't know, like, how that shit happened, I don't know, so that's why I say I don't know, but I feel like that bit was set up, like.
What motive would Melly have to kill his two friends?
Damn.
They just piss him off? I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Yeah, man, was on FaceTime, man, like, y'all don't know, bro. Y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me. Y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me, bro. Like, saying it like Sat was raping his ass or some shit. So I'm like, what you saying, bro? What you saying? Like, what the f Sat was doing to you? Say it. He don't never say, like, he just kept saying, y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me.
Do you think Sack was molesting him?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what Sat.
What? He's saying he don't know if his friend was molesting him. So then why did he shoot him then? Why would he go through? Nah, that ain't even it. Because if that was the case, either he liked it and he didn't want it to get out, or that didn't happen and he's just giving them the runaround. But he really know the truth, and he's eventually gonna tell them the rest of it when the camera cut off.
An adult.
I don't know, but like Sat bigger than Melly.
He did a tremendous job at destroying and dismantling YNW Melly's sob story. Yo, when Melly was turning himself in, he literally wrote this sob story on his Instagram about how the state is accusing him of killing his best friends. How could they? He's still grieving. Come to find out, man, listen, man, Melly was sick and tired of Sack Chaser, bro. Right? Melly killed Sack Chaser, and the only reason why he killed Juvu...
He probably killed them because they might have been, who knows, better than him. Who knows, in some type of way, or probably some money situation. But then again, they had money, though. Especially YNW Melly definitely had money, so it had to be some hating shit, some low-key shit.
Because Juvie was in the car, and he ain't trust Juvie to keep his mouth shut. That was literally it, right? Because they're all saying, man, yo, Melly had all the issues with Sack. Yo, Sack Chaser used to bully Melly, man. Even in court, we found out that I guess Melly had a fight with Sack Chaser. Like, Sack Chaser punched the gold out of Melly's mouth in front of his girlfriend. But
that's
like the defense argued that was a long time ago.
Still
and their
wrong,
relationship
but it's
was
understood.
strong even towards the end. He's saying, man, Melly ain't really rocking Sack Chaser like that.
So he was building up, so he had anger built up. It makes sense. That makes sense. I can make somebody do something. That's motive to do some shit like that. For real.
Right? Even after the death, man, Melly was telling them folks, man, y'all know what Sack Chaser did to me, man. Man, y'all know what he did to me, man. Even King Von came out at some point. Like, King Von told somebody that Melly told him that Sack Chaser was trying to extort him. So here's how everybody was seated in the vehicle before Melly allegedly pulled the trigger and killed Sack Chaser and Juvie. So the driver, left front, that's YNW Bortland. Melly is at the left rear passenger. These two got
killed right here.
Sack Chaser, which is the man that Melly had issues with.
These two got killed, and this one is in jail with him, with YNW Melly. And he actually, I think, worked out a deal to probably snitch on him. So we're gonna see. But they supposedly best friends, though. So we're gonna see.
and that him and Melly had a very tumultuous relationship. They had a fight in front of Melly's girlfriend. You just heard the guy explain how Sack Chaser used to bully Melly, all type of stuff. Sack Chaser is in the right front passenger. He's in the right front. Juvie is in the back with Melly. He's in the right rear passenger. So Melly is sitting behind the driver.
Juvie.
Sack Chaser is in the front, and Juvie is in the back of Sack Chaser. So, you know, Jacoby is about to explain that when Melly shot Sack Chaser, Juvie reached for the gun like, yo, bro, what you doing? So Juvie was trying to save Sack Chaser. And Jacoby actually broke down exactly what took place in the vehicle. So all the questions that we've had for all these years, yo, what happened? How did it all play out? Apparently Jacoby gave all the details. And hearing this was surreal.
Like, what you mean get us killed when you trying to slime me? Feel me?
Dude, I can understand to a point killing Sack. Sack was an asshole. From everyone, you're not the first person that said that. But why Chris? Why Juvie?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. What the streets say Juvie got whacked, because Juvie was gonna tell. Whatever he would have seen, Juvie was gonna tell.
Juvie's a pretty stand-up guy?
Yeah, like Juvie, like I don't know if he was gonna tell, like people saying like he wasn't gonna tell the police, but he was gonna tell the streets. Now out here in the streets, don't nobody know who did it. But then I heard another story. I say, did Juvie's thumb get shot off?
I don't know.
If his thumb got shot off, they say Juvie was wrestling with whoever shot Sack first. Say Juvie tried to grab the gun, y'all tripping. And then they shot his thumb off. Then when Juvie fell back, like when you get shot, you gonna be like, Then that's when they just shot his whole side off. But then I heard another story. I say, did Juvie's thumb get shot off?
I heard Portland's talking on the streets.
My what?
What did he tell you?
About the shooting.
Well, they tell me shit.
Did you ask him about it?
I be asking that every day. But I don't know, cuz. I said, what? How the f*** you don't know?
But who did you hear from on the street that there was a fight inside the car and that's how his thumb got shot up?
Damn, who did I hear that from?
Yeah.
I heard that from.
We'll never say it came from you, trust me.
I already know. I forgot who I heard it from because there was a lot of people just coming back to me with so much information. I know it was a boy, though. A boy told me that shit. Next time I see that, I remember like who it was. Like I know it was a boy for a fact. Like
watching this really put things into perspective. This is so dangerous, yo. Because there were people who were hanging around this dude probably for years, for months after this happened, and didn't know none of this. While he's in the interrogation room, say, man, listen, man, when I go back on the street and I start talking to more people, I'm gonna let you know who told me. So, you could have been at a function, at a party, at the crib, kicking it with you and your homies, and he there because he one of the homies, and y'all just talking and gossiping. And because y'all talking and gossiping in front of the wrong person, him, you done found yourself in the middle of a murder investigation, man. Man, hey, listen, man, the streets not for me, man. The streets ain't for me, man.
Me either. Me either. I agree. I could agree on that one. Not for me either. I'm good. I like my peace. Use your brain.
At all. Yo, the worst part about all of this too, man, is if y'all just keep watching, at some point he implicates one of your favorite rappers.
But boom, when Border came back from the hospital, I asked Border, I said, what's up, bro? What you seen? What's going on, bro? He was like, I don't know, bro. I was just driving, bro. I think he said a cop pulled up, or he just heard shots ring out. He just went to ducking and driving at the same time. Was it any more like dents or anything on the car?
It was an old dent, from an old accident.
Yeah, so then that nigga ain't crashing, man. He talking about he crashed, he was all on the sidewalk type shit. But I know brother told he told my dog, one of my dogs, he said
he really helping them solve this case, because if certain things he's saying, the cops, even if they knew or they didn't know, he's confirming it. He's confirming it. So that's crazy. That is crazy.
I know what's going on, bro, but I can't tell nobody. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me, bro.
I heard something about them throwing the guns away. What's up with that?
What, bro? He's talking about they gonna kill him if he say what's going on. But how do you choose the life not knowing this is a part of the life you choose. That shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, you gotta use your brain. That's why you got one. Damn. A great man once told me when I was younger to use my brain, because I was not using my brain at all. I was doing dumb shit. And as I got older, I realized what he was saying. And now I'm seeing it in the YNs today.
I tell y'all straight up, baby. Now that one they took me on to go find the guns.
Where was it? Tell me approximate area where they went looking.
Who took you?
Melly though. Melly.
Soon after the incident. That day?
Same day.
Was the sun up or is it still sundown?
Sun up.
So at least 6 or 7?
Yeah, about around 7, 8, because we was at Bangham House
It was
around that time.
Who went with you?
I told you, Board, Trap, and Melly, and it was me.
Bort was with you? Where did they toss it? Where do they think they tossed him?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
was it wooded area? Like he said, a
Yeah,
dumpster?
it was wooded. It was wooded area. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, I found the 40. The had blood all over it. It had a cover wrapped around it with blood all over it.
Where were they found?
In the woods. But I'm gonna tell you something though. We couldn't find that tech though.
And the tech's a 40, right? And what's the tech?
Nah,
9?
ain't
Okay.
unless you can get 2 different colors. I don't really know.
I think he gotta get life. The way how slow he is, because he didn't even negotiate. He might just be getting more time on his sentence because of what he's doing and how he's talking. Like, that's crazy. He even asked for a lawyer, nothing. That's wow.
It's like that, you feel me? I just know 9mm, 40, this and that, all guns look the same type of shit. So I don't really know them shit like that. I just know the black shit that I went to grab with the shit on it. It was a 40, a HD.
You grabbed it first?
Yeah, I seen it. I just seen a blue thing with blood on it. So I'm like, I tried to keep the 40, to bring that bitch down this way. I tried to keep that bitch, but
Who took it?
They manager. I don't know the nigga like that though.
Yeah.
But the manager like, nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get it right. I'm like, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Bitch. Clean the blood off. Feel me? Keep it like a regular pistol. They're like, nah, I'm gonna get rid of it. So I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. And then can't find that tech though. Quick leave that tech though. We weren't gonna leave till we found that 40, but we'll quick leave that tech though. All I said when people were telling me that
This dummy is talking so much, he don't even understand what he just did to himself.
Facts.
He went from, yo, I'm just
Facts.
giving this information because you kind of have to get this information.
Facts. That they're gonna use that
Right?
against him.
You see, when you go into that interrogation room, they're asking you, man, please give us information. And you done talked yourself into a situation where you now admit you were an accessory after the fact.
Facts.
You now admitted, yo, I went looking for the guns with them to hide it.
And try to
You're
clean
now
it
an
up.
accessory.
Try to
So
clean the
now
gun
you went
off.
from you're volunteering information to, no, if you don't talk, bruh, you going to jail for this as well.
Facts.
Bro, what a dummy, man. Now, he moves on to, then he brings up NBA YoungBoy name to try to implicate him somehow, which this entire thing was just odd, because if you know YNW Melly and Portland did this, like, why would you even bring up NBA YoungBoy?
the time that they died, I'm talking about the time, like, the time y'all figure out they died, like, the time that shit was, motherfuckers was posting crazy shit around that time.
Who was?
Every young boy.
Yeah, young boy.
All them niggas.
Yeah, they were trying to take claim to it. The
Yeah.
Dub Street Blood family was trying to take claim.
All
Some
them
idiot
niggas.
from Fort Pierce was trying to take claim to it.
Yo, all them niggas. But you may never know them niggas might be dead ass serious for real, like. Cause I don't know, bro. Cause like my mindset is like, for one, young boy, how you know so much about this shit? And you feel me? How you know about it?
Yeah.
The Slang That I song from Young Boy, the remix of Melly song. Listen to that bitch. What fuck he said? Bust a nigga head, some.
Man, YoungBoy ain't have nothing to do with
Yo,
this,
he's
man.
snitching like
YoungBoy
crazy.
didn't. Yo, we know who killed YNW
He
Melly.
going in.
99.9% chances YNW Melly did this.
Facts.
Yo, bringing up YoungBoy to me is like, man, y'all gotta be careful, man.
Facts.
Even beefing with people, y'all gotta be careful, bro. Right? Because you could beef with somebody on the internet, get into probably one altercation, And now you're tied to that person for life. And whenever anything unfortunate happens to that person, your name gets brought up.